for today. We're gonna find out some very cool and interesting curiosities about animals. I made some searches over the internet and I found a lot of very interesting facts that I want to share with you. But before we start, I think it's better to subscribe to my channel if you aren't. Now it's the time. It's the only support that I'm asking you. Okay, so let's start some cool facts. And first, we're gonna talk about sharks. You know, everybody fears sharks. But you may want to know that the sharks lay the biggest eggs in the animal world. So, that's a very cool fact. Yeah. Right. Now, next one. We come on land. Baby elephants are able to stand within 20 minutes of being born. Cool. Quite. I think the gazelles and antelopes have the same attitude and the same behavior after being born, you know? Alright. We stay on land. Some land snails can sleep for up to 3 years in hibernations. Wow. So, that's a cool fact, right? So, maybe next time I do see a snail, you may think about this fact. And yeah, the rats, yes, the rats, the rodents can laugh when they are being tickled. This is weird and cool. Okay. A hummingbird. A hummingbird's wings can beat over 200 times per second when they hover. Whoa, that's quite fast. And now it's the next one. It's a fact related also to the humans because our DNA contains 98% of a chimpanzee DNA. So we are very close related with the monkeys. Chimpanzees. Good. Well, a chameleon's tongue is long as its body. Okay, I have seen that. Because the chameleons would catapult their tongues to catch flies and so on, and different kinds of insects. Yes, this is cool, right? Okay, now we have a very interesting sentence because salamanders can regenerate body parts. I think that should be invested and researched. Maybe we can find some cure to our body parts again, also to be regenerated in some way. Maybe here it's the answer. Right. There are over in the world, okay, this is cool. There are over 400 million dogs in the world. That's about one dog for every 20 people. I think this is including the wild dogs. You're right. A cool fact, funny, and horses and cows may sleep stand up. I think we have seen that. Can sleep standing up. Well, we're gonna stay in this division, but male seahorses, so seahorses, male are the ones who are pregnant and give birth, not the females. Whoa, stop, this is quite very odd. So we have male animals that are giving birth. Oh, this is kind of cool. Right. Okay, now, yeah, it's another cool one. Interesting. The owls can turn their heads almost 300 degrees in circle, but they cannot move their eyes. Well, I know that owls can turn their head backwards, but they know they cannot move their eyes. A polar bear can hold over 150 pounds of meat in its stomach. Well, that's about 80 kilograms, if I'm not mistaken, right? Okay, a very big stomach for a polar bear, but this is some kind of, this makes sense because they must eat a lot to survive. Back to koala bears. So koala bears aren't actually bears, or maybe not bears. So koala bears are not actually koala bears. They are marsupials and are more closely related to the kangaroo than to bears. Alright, talking about bear, I need one. Okay. Next to humans, mosquitoes are the deadliest animal on earth. Who was thinking about that? So, mosquitoes are so deadly. I didn't know that. Okay. And here is something else. Some bats can eat up 1,000 insects in an hour. Where the hell they store all those insects? They can fly after eating so many insects in 1 hour. Well, almost half of the pigs in the world, so almost half the pigs in the world are kept by the farmers in China. What the hell? So they like so much pork meat. Okay, that's quite. Since they are the top leading population around the world, that makes some sense. In Alaska, well, hold on tight, because this is related to humans. In Alaska, it is illegal to whisper in someone's ear. So, like this, you cannot whisper in Alaska while they're moose hunting. Okay, what weird rule is that? I don't know which is the logical in this, but let's take it as it is. Okay. Now, this one is quite interesting, let's say, because the only mammals to undergo menopause are human females, elephants, and humpback whales. So, undergo menopause are not only related to human females, it's also related to elephants and humpback whales. Well, I didn't know that, but it's kind of interesting, don't you? Okay, a tarantula spider can survive for more than 2 years without food. I don't know if this is apply only to tarantula spiders or all spiders, but to survive 2 years without food, that's quite an achievement. If the human can achieve that, nobody will die from hunger. I bet that. Alright, now, next. For every human in the world, there are 1 million ants. Okay, so if for every human in the world there are 1 million ants, how many ants are in the world? So we need to multiply 1 million ants with the global population of 7 billion people. I think that's impossible to read the result. This is a historical fact. I don't know if it's real or not, but it seems that during the World War II, Americans tried to train bats to drop off bombs. Well, that's quite weird, because bats are very small. So how small will be that bomb to be carried out by in fly by a bat and dropped off at some certain point? Maybe a small grenade, but it's, I don't know. Okay, this is weird. Well, let's returning to ants. Ants, maybe you should know that ants never sleep. Yes, the ants are never sleeping. Also, they don't have lungs. Good. Oh. Let's talk about skunks, right? The smell of a skunk, oh, that's disgusting, can be detected by a human from a mile away. Holy shit. Oh. There is a butterfly in Africa with no poison on its body to kill 6 cats. That must be discovered and searched and researched. Okay, so the first. Okay, my camera doesn't like white colors. Let's change to the other paper. just pay some attention because only half of the of a dolphin brain is sleeping at the time. Okay, the other half is responsible for breathing and the lower metabolism. So, frogs have a 360 visual range. Try to imagine a human that has a 360 visual range when you're driving a car, for example. How that feels, I'll try to imagine for a little bit. Okay, again about hummingbirds. I didn't put this in some sort of order. I just put them random. Hummingbirds are the only birds that can fly backwards. Oh, okay. But they are like bees, okay? And the bee can fly backward. You may want to know that the only mammal that is capable of flying is the bat. It's Batman, of course. Wow. Okay. And this one is cool. Pay attention. Some parrots, species like African grey parrots, will selflessly help each other out obtaining food. Oh, they're very nice. I like parrots, so they're very smart. Smart enough to help each other to obtain the food. Good. Prayer dogs kisses while they're actually touching their front teeth in order to identify each other. Alright, this is quite cool. Prayer dogs are cute little rodents. Well, ghost crabs, you may heard about them, growl using teeth and their stomach. Ouch, they can growl. Good. The mantis shrimp that boasts the world's fastest punch, traveling at about 50 miles per hour. The punch. When the shrimp punches, that's faster than a bullet. Female lions do 90% of the hunting. Okay, the lioness are hunting almost in the savannas, in the African savanna. So I saw that on Discovery National Geographic. Well, oldest evidence of domesticated cats dates from 9,500 years ago. Yo, that's quite a history. Puffin birds use 2 twigs to scratch their bodies. Cool, cute. And now this one is very weird. So, cows painted with zebra stripes like can avoid being bitten by flies. Okay. I should try this. Maybe that's why the zebras are not bitten very often. Maybe we should ask a zebra if how many times she's bitten off by flies. Capuchin monkeys wash their hands and feet in urine. Ooh. That's disgusting, but okay, let's move now. Some shark species produce attention, a glow in the water that only other sharks can see it. Cool fact, right? Baby Tasmanian devils make lifelong friendships. Who researched this or who find out this? A grizzly bear's bite, or a grizzly bear's bite, it's strong enough to crush a bowling ball. The force and the pressure of their bite is over 8 million pascals. Well, I don't know how to traduce this in normal facts, but you know that a bowling ball is quite heavy, right? And try to imagine that it's an animal that can crush the ball with its teeth. Well, that's quite a very cool fact, interesting one. Scaring at the same time. Slow roaries are the only venomous primates. Alright, nothing you want here. These animals secrete toxins from a gland in the crook of their inner arms. Well, I know something about them, but I thought they have their glands inside their mouth. But it seems that I was wrong. The glands are in the crook of the inner arms. Well, again, zebra stripes act as a natural bug repellent. Good. We have talked about cows in zebra stripes with flies. So it seems that this is having sense somehow. To camo, maybe the flies cannot see, or they're inducing some kind of error by those stripes. And this is some sort of natural camo, that's why. Cool. Frogs can freeze. Attention. A frog can freeze without dying. Well, yes. They're staying under the ice and hibernate over the winter. That makes sense. Alright, we are returning to marsupials. Koala may sleep up to 20 hours a day. Okay, so if a day has 24 hours, a koala can sleep 90% of it. Oh my god. And the other 2 hours, it's starting for food searching. Reindeer eyes turn blue in the winter. Cool. If this is related with the cool temperature or not. Adult cats can only meow at humans. So, not at other cats. So, you know, when you look in a cat in her eye and you see, she will definitely meow at you. Alright. Otters have the world's thickest fur. Nice. Cool. An octopus. Okay, this is one of the strangest. An octopus has 3 hearts, not one, 3 hearts. 2 hearts are used to pump blood to their gills, while the third brings blood to the rest of the body. Okay. That's I think it's the strangest thing that I ever discovered about animals. That some of them, because we can consider octopus as an animal, if it, even if it's lives in oceans, so the octopus has 3 hearts. Well, Nile crocodiles can live for a full century, that's 100 years, due to slow reptilian metabolism. Oh god. So that's cool and strange. But if it's reptilian and has a slow metabolism, I think all the reptilians may live long enough or longer than their normal period of life or something like that. Because a slow metabolism can, it's discovered and proved that a slower metabolism will make you live longer. Cows produce more milk when listening to slow music, blues, or jazz, perhaps. Cool. So I just ended up the list of curious facts, and I hope you enjoy them. And of course, if you like this video, please hit the like button. And if you aren't subscribed, now it's the time. Until next time, don't forget to leave a comment if you have something interesting about this subject to comment, even if it's a bad or a good comment. And we will see next time in another ASMR video. Geography ASMR video. Next, it's Israel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.